All right, we are back live for the second part of this game after this about 20-minute rain delay that we had. The rain has about come to a halt now. Not sure how long that'll stay, if it will stay like that. The weather is saying it will start raining again, which would not be good. We would like to finish this game out. We are tied at 1-1 heading to the top of the third inning. Due up for the the Merchants is going to be due up for the Merchants is Anthony Gomez, Evan Johnson, and Nick Anderson. So Anthony Gomez stepping in. His first at bat, he walked his first at bat. Anthony Gomez did. And Michael Wood coming out in the top of the third, looking to make this a quick one for the Studs. And first pitch on its way, right in there for strike one. So Anthony Gomez, his first at bat was a sacrifice hit that scored one and scored the Merchants only one so far. That was ball one right there. So we've got a 1-1 count. And next pitch from Michael Wood on its way down low again for ball two. A 2-1 count now on Anthony Gomez, the second baseman. Anthony Gomez, the junior out of University of Texas Rio Grande, same school as Jacob Hirsch, who is playing left field today for the Studs this game. So familiar with each other. And that ball into line drive, but Connor Savage is going to be there to make the play for the first out of this inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 32, Evan Johnson. Now batting left fielder, number 32, Evan Johnson. So Evan Johnson coming in. Now stepping up. Evan Johnson, the one back in game one that had the home run in the sixth to give Everett the lead. Michael Wood, first pitch up high, left it up there. 4-1, we've got a 1-0 count. And the next pitch on its way, that's going to be up the middle. Colin Wolfe took about one step and then decided to let it roll by for a single. So Evan Johnson, a single to get things going for the Merchants here in the top of the third. Now batting first baseman, number 34, Nick Anderson. So Nick Anderson stepping in, runner on first, one out, and Michael Wood looking to find it. Michael Wood asking for a new ball, so he's exchanging balls right now. And the next pitch on its way, right down the middle, that's going to be into center field. Connor Savage is going to be there to make the grab running forward. And we've got two outs and a runner on first. Now batting right fielder, number 21, Ethan Smith. So Ethan Smith stepping in. And the Everett Merchants with a runner on first, two outs. And the pitcher, Michael Wood, on the mound for the Studs, looking to get out of this one with no damage done. First pitch. He's going to show bunt. That one drops foul below him. We've got an 0-1 count. And that one fouled back into the net behind home plate. We've got an 0-2 count on Ethan Smith. Ethan Smith, a 0-2 count on him. Michael Wood looking to get out of this one real quick. Let's see if he can do it. And next pitch on its way, right over to the second baseman, Matt Zoba, who's going to flip it to Colin Wolf, who's going to touch second for the third out of this inning. So a quick one for Michael Wood is going to send us to the bottom of the third. And the Studs looking to put maybe a couple more back on the board to take the lead. We'll be back here shortly. So the catcher, John Burghardt, is going to start things off for the Studs here in the bottom of the third. He's looking to get a big inning going for them. Possibly looking to put some runs on the board is the Studs. Maybe take the lead as we are tied up at ones here in the bottom of the second. First pitch was ball one right there. Cody Anderson on the mound so far, doing well for the Merchants. He has allowed one hit, one run, that run being earned. And Anderson with 2 strikeouts so far, faced one more than the minimum batters. Next pitch on its way. That one way behind John Burghardt. So that one, I'm guessing, just slipped out of Cody Anderson's hand. Just couldn't control it. And the 3-0 count on its way. That one, ball 4, 4th straight pitch walk for John Burghardt is going to put a runner on first. Nobody out for the Studs. And that is a good way to get a big inning going, putting the leadoff man aboard. Let's see if they can capitalize. And the second baseman, Matt Zoba, stepping into the box now. So Matt Zoba stepping into the right-handed batter's box. Runner at first. Nobody out. First pitch on its way. Zoba shows bunt, pulls back. The last second, it is called ball 1. Matt Zoba, the freshman out of Northern Colorado University, his hometown, Woodinville. So Zoba, middle infield guy, shows bunt once again, puts it down, but it is foul. So we've got a 1-1 count here. So Matt Zoba stepping into the box. I'm guessing he's going to show bunt one more time while he can. And the 1-1 pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. Zoba showing it out there early. He pulls back at the last second. It's a 2-1 count as that one was down low in the dirt. And the 2-1 pitch on its way. Matt Zoba pulls back once again in the dirt for ball 3. We've got a 3-1 count. And Everett is going to call time. Their pitching coach is going to head out to the mound and have a word with Cody Anderson. Their pitching coach, George Farron, out there having a word with Cody Anderson, the starting pitcher who is doing well until this rain delay. And the rain delay has kind of thrown him off a little bit. So out there having a conference at the mound. Both the catcher and the pitcher just trying to get mud out of their shoes out there on the mound. It's pretty wet, so mud sticking easily into their cleats. Guys out there using the tool, getting stuff out of their cleats. So because of this mud, having a hard time getting a grip is Cody Anderson. And everyone heading back to their spots. So we've got a 3-1 count here on Matt Zoba. Matt Zoba looking to deliver for the studs here and get on with runner on first. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And Zoba shows bunt once again, pulls back, it's ball 4. 2 straight walks for Cody Anderson. It's going to put runners on first and second for the studs, bring them to the top of their lineup. And nobody is out. Nobody in center fielder, number 5, Connor Savage. So Connor Savage, the leadoff man for the studs. They've got runners on first and second. Cody Anderson stepping off for a second, catching his breath, and he steps back on. Connor Savage looking to deliver. He shows bunt, pulls back as it is ball 1 right there. So Connor Savage waiting on this, waiting anyway to deliver for the studs. Shows bunt again, and that one down low and outside for ball 2. So Cody Anderson just struggling finding the zone right now. Can't get it in the strike zone right now. Has thrown 6 straight balls. Has had 2 straight walks. And Connor Savage right now has a 2-0 count. Next pitch. Down low for ball 3. 7 straight balls for Cody Anderson. Let's see if he can find his zone. Connor Savage. This one is got to be perfect. And even if that might still let it go by. And next pitch on its way. Strike 1, he found it there. So we've got a 3-1 count for Connor Savage at the plate. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Big opportunity for the studs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Connor shows bunt, puts it down. A great bunt. He's going to hustle down. Catcher's going to field it. Connor Savage is going to beat it out. We've got the bases loaded. Nobody out. And Jacob Hirsch, the left fielder, stepping in now. Big opportunity for the studs now to put a couple runs and regain the lead here. Now batting left fielder, number 4, Jacob Hirsch. So Jacob Hirsch stepping in. Big opportunity for the studs. They've got Matt Zoba at 3rd, Connor Savage at, John Berghardt at 3rd, Matt Zoba at 2nd, and Connor Savage at 1st. And we've got a 1-0 count here on Jacob Hirsch. Jacob Hirsch looking to deliver for the studs here with nobody out. And the base is loaded. Next pitch on its way. Hirsch swinging for that one. And it's a 1-1 count. Hirsch just needs to protect here. Any way he gets on will score a run. Or a fly ball deep into center could score one. And next pitch. He turns on that one into the Merchants dugout there along the first baseline. So the 1-2 count here for Jacob Hirsch. Cody Anderson Scraping off his cleats once again there on the mound. So Mud just getting in the cleats easily after this mound has taken so much rain today. Next pitch on its way. Jacob Hirsch is going to score one at least. So a line drive single into right field is going to drop right in front of the right fielder. Jacob Hirsch is going to score one for the Studs. They take the 2-1 lead here. Bases still loaded and nobody out. And now up is the right fielder, Landon Riker. So Landon Riker looking to deliver for the Studs. He's got the bases loaded, nobody out. Studs looking to keep this big inning going. And next pitch on its way, up high, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. So Landon Riker looking to deliver any way he can for the Studs here, give them a couple security runs, as they did take the lead off of that single by Jacob Hirsch. Next pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. Landon Riker hits that one foul down the third baseline. He heads back with a 1-1 count on him. Next pitch on its way. That one up high. 4-2. We've got a 2-1 count here on Landon Riker at the plate. And next pitch. Landon Riker sends that deep into right field, into right center. The center fielder makes a great play running back to make the grab, but it is a sacrifice fly. Is going to score one more for the Studs. They take the 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. Runners on first and second, one out now, and Brennan Hancock stepping in looking to deliver for the Studs. So Landon Riker does hit a sacrifice fly into right center and does a job for the Studs. So Brennan Hancock stepping in, runners on second and third. One out. Big opportunity for the Studs to keep this inning going. Let's see if Hancock can do that. And next pitch on its way. Hancock hits that. That's going to drop into shallow right field. That one dropped just about 2 feet off the dirt there between the second and first baseman. So bases loaded, one out. And now Colin Wolf, the shortstop, stepping into the box. So Colin Wolf, a big opportunity for the Studs to bring in a few more. 2 in scoring position, bases loaded, one out. And Colin Wolf looking to do what he did last time. And a single. Colin Wolf was the one that came in to score for the Studs run that tied it up back in the second, as he got a single to get on base. Next pitch, Colin Wolf watches that go by, 4-1. And bases loaded, one out. Colin Wolf looking to deliver for the Studs. Let's see if he can do that here. And the 1-0 pitch on its way, outside, 4-2. We've got a 2-0 count on Colin Wolf here at the plate. So Colin Wolf looking to deliver for the Studs, keep this big inning going. Next pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. Wolf fouls that into the trees there along the first baseline. We've got a 2-1 count. And the 2-1 pitch on its way. Inside, 4-3. We've got a 3-1 count here on Colin Wolf at the plate. So Colin Wolf looking for a base hit. Excuse me, 2-2 count we have. We have a 2-2 count on Colin Wolf. So Colin Wolf looking to deliver with 2 balls and 2 strikes on him. Bases loaded. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Big opportunity to keep this inning going for the Studs. The next pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. Wolf pops that up, that going into right field. In foul territory, the right fielder there to make the grab. And that's going to be a double play. So the right fielder for the Merchants, Ethan Smith, makes the grab right on the foul line, then throws it in as they tagged up. And the Studs get thrown out there at home. So they only get 2 more that inning, but they do, yes, 2 that inning. They take the 3-1 lead heading to the 4th inning. We'll be back shortly. So Michael Wood coming out for his 4th inning of work for the Studs here. So far, through 3, he's allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So Michael Wood throwing pretty well for the Studs so far. Let's see if he can keep that going here in the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Merchants is going to be number 12, Jack Kennelly, the 3rd baseman. So Jack Kennelly, the 3rd baseman, leading off for the Merchants in the top of the 4th. Michael Wood looking to keep this good outing going so far. Kennelly shows bunt, and he keeps it there as that one was down low. He goes for strike 1 right there. We've got an 0-1 count on Kennelly at the plate. Michael Wood looking to make this a quick one. And next pitch on its way. Curveball. Great pitch by Michael Wood. Getting Kennelly swinging as that one tailed at the last second. 0-2 count now at the plate. Next pitch on its way. Curveball right in there for strike 3. He gets Kennelly watching that one go by. That one, great curveball, tailed in at the last second for strike 3. So he gets his 3rd strikeout of the night. Michael Wood does right there. Now batting designated hitter number 7, Ryan, on. So Ryan on, the designated hitter. First pitch on its way up high, having to get out of the way of that one. So Ryan on, number 27. With 1 out, nobody on. Next pitch on its way from Michael Wood. And on, pops that up, going into right field. Landon Riker over there making the grab for the 2nd out of this inning. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 8, Vaughn Ferguson. So Vaughn Ferguson stepping in with nobody on and 2 outs here for the Merchants. In the top of the 4th, he fouls that back into the net behind home plate for strike 1. He's got a 0-1 count on him. Michael Wood throwing well so far this inning. 2 up, 2 down so far. Let's see if he can make it 3 up, 3 down here against Vaughn Ferguson. Next pitch. Down low for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count. And the next pitch on its way from Michael Ferguson, curveball, and he hits it. Colin Wolf fields it. Good play, charging it, throwing it over, getting the out there as Brennan Hancock stretches to make the grab at first for the 6-3 ground out to make that a 1-2-3 inning for Michael Wood. The Studs needed that there, a quick one. And they head to the bottom of the 4th here, looking to get a couple more on the board. Hopefully, we'll be back shortly. So the designated hitter, number 30, Tanner Arrington, starting things off for the Studs here in the bottom of the 4th. And first pitch on its way from Cody Anderson down low in the dirt for ball 1. So Cody Anderson coming out for his 4th inning of work so far has allowed 3 runs, all of those being earned, 4 hits, 2 walks, and 2 strikeouts, and faced 14 batters. Next pitch on its way, curveball, tailing in at the last second. That looked good, but called ball 2. We've got a 2-0 count here on Tanner Arrington. And next pitch on its way, Arrington hits that going deep into center field, but the center fielder there to make the grab, Gavin Rourke, making the play there in center field for the first out of this inning. That'll bring up the catcher, number 16, John Berghardt. So Kyle Bowe stepping in now. And first pitch on its way. Called ball right there. Ball 1, 1-0 count on Kyle Bowe, the third baseman. Kyle Bowe looking to get things going for the Studs here with 1 out. Next pitch from Cody Anderson inside for ball 1. Kyle Bowe 0 for 1 tonight in this game. And batting 250 on, Kyle Bowe batting 294 on the season. 3-0 count here for Kyle Bowe at the plate. And next pitch on its way. Called ball for 4-pitch block there for Kyle Bowe. Puts him on first, and we've got one out. Runner on first. Now batting, catcher number 16, John Berghardt. So John Berghardt stepping on with a runner on first, one out. Berghardt looking to do a job here for the Studs. Let's see if he can deliver. And first pitch of this at-bat on its way from Cody Anderson. Curveball, but down low, 4-1. Good movement on that one, but did remain down low out of the strike zone. And next pitch on its way. That one's in there. 4-1. We've got a 1-1 count on John Berghardt, the pickup yesterday from Tacoma Community College. And next pitch on its way. Curveball. Great pitch there by Cody Anderson, getting Berghardt looking. He's got a 1-2 count on him. And the next pitch on its way. Kyle Bowe stealing third. He's going to be there safely. And that one, stealing second. Kyle Bowe's going to be there safely. And John Berghardt watches ball 2. So we've got a 2-2 count. And the next pitch on its way from Cody Anderson to John Berghardt, looking to deliver with a runner in scoring position. He hits that right to the first baseman, who's going to field it, tag his bag. We've got a runner at third, 2 outs. Another opportunity for a security run for the Studs. Let's see if they can follow through with that, and Matt Zoba has the opportunity to do that here. So Matt Zoba stepping in. Runner on third, 2 outs. Opportunity for one more run for the Studs here in the bottom of the 4th. Let's see if he can bring that run in. And Cody Anderson, next pitch, curveball. That one looked good, but called up high. 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. And next pitch. Right down the middle, 4-1. We've got a 1-1 count. And that one called strike 2 right there, a 1-2 count now on Matt Zoba. He's looking to deliver with a runner on third. Let's see if he can do that here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th inning. And that pitch on its way, Zoba swing and a miss for strike 3. So the Merchants get out of this one with no more damage done. We head to the 5th inning, and the Studs have the lead 3-1. We'll be back here shortly. So the center fielder, Gavin Rourke, leading off for the Merchants here in the top of the 5th. Michael Wood coming out for his 5th inning of work for the Studs. Been throwing well so far. Has thrown 4 innings so far. Only allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. First pitch was ball 1. So Michael Wood looking to make this one a quick one for the Studs. Next pitch on its way. And that one right down the middle. Rourke watches that go by. 4 strike 1. We've got a 1-1 count. And next pitch on its way. Rourke swing and a miss. That one outside. 1-2 count. And next pitch on its way. That one hit over to Matt Zoba at second. He's going to field it and do a spin move, turn around, throw it to first, and get the out there at first. So a 4-3 ground out. Long run by Matt Zoba, but he did make the play for the first out of this inning. Shortstop, number 7, Andy Atwood. So now batting the shortstop, Andy Atwood. He's coming in with nobody on, 1 out, and first pitch of this at-bat on its way, right down the middle. 4 strike 1, good pitch there by Michael Wood. And next pitch, down low in the dirt, 4-1. We've got a 1-1 count. So after the rain delay, it has not rained since. Do have some dark clouds, or not dark clouds, but we do have clouds covering the sky. No sun peeking through, but it is staying dry, so that is a positive. Next pitch on its way. Curveball in there, 4 strike 2. Good pitch by Michael Wood. We've got a 1-2 count. And that one down low and outside. 4-2, a 2-2 count here on Mike for the batter, Andy Atwood. And next pitch from Michaels on its way. That one fouled up into the road along the third baseline. Count remains 2-2 here. And Michael Wood looking to get it here and get the next out. Let's see if he can do it on this pitch. And that one on its way inside, 4-3. We've got a full count here for Andy Atwood. Atwood batting 166 on the year, 5 for 30 with 2 RBIs. Next pitch, curveball, but up high, left it up high. Was Michael Wood. We've got a runner on first after that walk. And 1 out here. That'll bring up the second baseman, number 5, Anthony Gomez. So Anthony Gomez, 0 for 1 on the day. And the runner at first, Michael Wood. First pitch of this at bat, Gomez way behind that one. 4 strike 1. So Michael Wood putting it by these guys. The 0-1 pitch on its way to Gomez. Down low in the dirt. And that one's going to get by John Burkhart. So the runner, Andy Atwood, is going to get second there after the passed ball. So we've got a 1-1 count here on Anthony Gomez with a runner at second, 1 out. And next pitch on its way from Michael Wood. Anthony Gomez pops that up. Third baseman running over, trying to make a play, but that one is out of play over the netting. 4 strike 2. The count goes to 2-2. excuse me, 1-2. 1-2 count here on Anthony Gomez. Michael Wood looking to get him here. Let's see if he can do that with a runner at second. 1 out. And the delivery is outside. 4-2, a 2-2 count now. Deuces for number 5, Anthony Gomez. And next pitch on its way. Curveball in there for strike 3. Gets him looking for the second out of this inning. Good pitch by Michael Wood. Getting that curveball to tail in there at the last second. And getting Anthony Gomez to watch that slide by for a strikeout. We've got 2 outs, runner on second. And the left fielder, Evan Johnson. So the left fielder, Evan Johnson, stepping in. And first pitch from Michael Wood on its way. Johnson watches that go by for strike 1. We've got a 0-1 count. And the 0-1 pitch on its way. That one hit over to Matt Zoba right there, who doesn't even have to take a step, just has to move his glove to make the grab for the third out of this inning. Quick one that the Studs needed. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Studs with the 3-1 lead. We'll be back shortly. So the center fielder, Connor Savage, stepping into the box, leading things off for the Studs here in the bottom of the 5th. And Cody Anderson coming back out for the Everett Merchants here. Cody Anderson coming out for his 5th inning of work. Anderson so far through 4 innings has allowed 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts, and faced 18 batters. We've got a 2-0 count here on Connor Savage, the leadoff batter. 3-0 right there as that one was down in the dirt. So Connor Savage looking to get a board here for the Studs and put a runner on and start off a big inning to put some security runs on board. Next pitch on its way, inside, 4-4, a 4-pitch walk for Connor Savage. And that looks like the Merchants are going to make a pitching change. So Cody Anderson lasted 4 innings, allowed 4 hits, 3 earned runs, and 4 walks, and 3 strikeouts in his outing, facing 19 batters. So he threw pretty well. They are not actually bringing someone out yet. They are having a conference there at the mound, are warming someone up in the bullpen. So next time they have a conference, I'm guessing he will be coming out. So we've got a runner at first. Nobody out after the leadoff walk by Connor Savage. Now batting left fielder, number 4, Jacob Hirsch. So the left fielder, Jacob Hirsch, stepping in, looking to keep this inning going for the Studs. So they've got a runner on first, nobody out. And Cody Anderson looking to get out of this one without having to be subbed. First pitch, Jacob Hirsch fouls that back into the net off of his bat. 4 strike 1, he's got a no 1 count on him. Jacob Hirsch so far in the year 3 for 15, batting 200. And Anderson is going to throw back trying to get Savage at first, but Connor Savage gets back safely on his feet. Count remains 0-1. We head back to the dish. Jacob Hirsch showing bunt, pulls back as that one is outside. 4-1, a 1-1 count. So Jacob Hirsch looking to put down a sacrifice bunt or a bunt to get himself on base. We'll see Jacob Hirsch showing it early. He puts that one down, but it's called foul as it bounces back and hits him. So a 1-2 count, won't be bunting now. Jacob Hirsch will be swinging away now with a 1-2 count on him. Runner on first, nobody out. And the 1-2 pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. They say he went, so he strikes out swinging there by saying he went on that pitch that was way outside. So we've got 1 out now and a runner on first, and Landon Riker stepping up to the box now. So Landon Riker stepping in. Cody Anderson on the mound clearing out his shoes for about the 50th time this game. And the first pitch of Riker's at bat on its way. Right there, 4 strike 1. Good pitch on the inside edge by Cody Anderson to get Riker down 0-1. We've got 1 out. Runner on first here. Studs with a 3-run lead in the bottom of the 5th. Next pitch on its way. And Riker's going to hit that over to the shortstop. He's going to field it, throw it over to first, get the first shirt out. And we've got a runner on second now with 2 outs. And Brennan Hancock looking to deliver. So Brennan Hancock, the first baseman, stepping in, runner on second. So we do have 1 in scoring position after Connor Savage advanced after Connor Savage advanced on the last play. So Brennan Hancock looking to maybe score 1 for the Studs here. First pitch though was outside and down low for ball 1. And the 1-0 pitch on its way from Cody Anderson is outside. 4-2, a 2-0 count now on Brennan Hancock at the plate. Hancock looking to either get on, looking to get on base here is what he needs. And next pitch, that one called strike 1 there. A 2-1 count now on Brennan Hancock at the plate. Brennan Hancock with an opportunity to bring one in for the Studs. Let's see if he can do it here. And next pitch on its way, that one outside. 4-3, 3-1 count. This one's got to be perfect for Hancock to be swinging away at it. Hancock batting this year .380, 8 for 21 with 1 home run and 3 RBIs. So pretty good season so far at the plate. That one way inside. Ball 4 right there. He walks. We've got runners on first and second, and the shortstop, Colin Wolf, now has the opportunity to do a job for the Studs. So Colin Wolf stepping in. Runners on first and second. Cody Anderson with 4 walks so far. Excuse me, 5 walks, 4 strikeouts on the day through 4 2/3 innings. First pitch of this at bat on its way. Colin Wolf watches that go by for strike 1. So the 0-1 count on him, 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs here. And the 0-1 pitch on its way from Cody Anderson. Inside for ball 1. We've got a 1-1 count on Colin Wolf. So Colin with an opportunity here for the Studs. Next pitch on its way. He hits that. That going deep into center field. Center fielder running back, tracking it down. But he's going to be there to make the grab for the 3rd out of this inning. No more damage done for the Studs. Didn't get anything else on the board. So they have the 3-1 lead heading to the top of the 6th. We'll be back shortly as the Merchants come out seeking some runs. So the first baseman, Nick Anderson, leading off for the Merchants here in the top of the 6th. And Michael Wood coming out for his 6th inning of work for the Studs here. Dealing so far through 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And faced 22 batters. First pitch was in there for strike 1. And the next one on its way from Michael Wood. Anderson hits that. Third baseman diving, making the play. Oh my gosh, what a great play by Studs third baseman Kyle Bowe. That's 2 days in a row he's made an ESPN-worthy play. Diving out to get the ball, popping up quickly, throwing it over Brennan Hancock. Being part of that also, making a great stretch there at first to get that first out of this 6th inning. And Ethan Smith batting now, the right fielder. And first pitch was in there swinging for strike 1, so an 0-1 count on him. Kyle Bowe playing lockdown defense there in the hot corner. That one skipped past a wild pitch there. We've got ones across the top of the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here in the top of the 6th inning. And this pitch on its way from Michael Wood. Swinging at that one was Ethan Smith. Kind of a emergency swing there. Swung after it was by him almost. So the 1-2 count on him. Michael Wood looking to get him here. Next pitch on its way. Curveball. And Brennan Hancock making the play there at first. As Ethan Smith hit it there. And just off the tip of his bat, Brennan Hancock diving out, making the play there at first, and touching his bag in case he did not in case that ball dropped, but he did catch it. Now batting third baseman number 12, Jack Kennelly. The third baseman, Jack Kennelly, stepping in with 2 outs, and the 1-0 count now on him. Excuse me, 0-1 after he fouled that pitch down. So 0-1 count, Michael Wood. Quick inning so far, looking to keep this one going. And the 0-1 pitch on its way from Michael Wood. Curveball. They're going to pop that up. That could be dangerous into shallow right field. That's going to drop, and he's going to stay there at first. So Jack Kennelly with a little Texas leaguer into shallow right field is going to drop for Michael Wood's 3rd hit allowed this game. And that's going to put a runner on first with 2 outs and bring up the designated hitter number 27, Ryan On. So Ryan On stepping in to the box now. Michael Wood. First pitch of this at bat on its way. On. That could be a broken back. And wow, what a play by Brennan Hancock. So that ball hit into the infield. Kyle Bowe charging it, throwing it, and Brennan Hancock picking it out to get the 3rd out of this inning. Good play there. Couple good plays at first this inning by Brennan Hancock to get out of this one. A quick one for the Studs. And a new pitcher coming out on the mound for the Merchants here in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to be number 14 for them. Let's see, number 14, Gavin Bullock, the sophomore out of Pacific University, 6 foot, 165-pound right-hander. Coming in for relief for Cody Anderson. Cody Anderson, who threw well, allowed 3 earned runs, 4 hits, 5 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Faced 23 batters. We'll be back here shortly for the bottom of the 6th. So the designated hitter, number 30, Tanner Arrington, leading off for the Studs here in the bottom of the 6th. He's looking to get a good inning going for them, possibly put a couple security runs on the board. They've got the 3-1 lead in the bottom of the 6th. And first pitch on its way, Arrington hits that over to the second baseman. He's going to field it. Routine ground ball, throw it over the first baseman for a 4-3 ground out for the first out of this inning as Arrington puts the first pitch in play. So the third baseman, Kyle Bowe, who made a couple great plays last inning for the Studs, stepping in to the box now with 1 out. First pitch down low for ball 1. So Gavin Bullock, the pitcher on the mound now for the Merchants. Kind of a weird release. The righty, a sidearms. It's almost a sidearm, but it's kind of in between sidearm and a overhand throw. So we've got a 1-1 count, 1 out here on Kyle Bowe. Kyle Bowe looking to get things going. Next pitch on its way from Bullock. That one curved in. Great pitch. 4-2, a 1-2 count now. One-two pitch on its way from Gavin Bullock, was down low in the dirt. 4-2. And we've got deuces here on Kyle Bow. And next pitch on its way, curveball. Kyle Bow, chopper, but foul. So he stays alive with a 2-2 count. And Kyle Bow stepping back into the box. 2-2 count on him. 1 out, nobody on. He's looking to get things going for the Studs. Next pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. Kyle Bow swinging at that one down low. Fell over after his swing there. So we've got 2 outs, nobody on. And the catcher, number 16, John Berghart, stepping in now. So John Berghart, with nobody on, 2 outs. He's looking to get things going for the Studs now. And first pitch on its way from Gavin Bullock. Berghart hits that line drive, and that's going to drop in left field for a base hit. Single there for John Berghart is going to put a runner on first, and 2 outs, and bring the Studs to 9-1-2 are due up for them as Matt Zoba, Connor Savage, and Jacob Hirsch are the next guys up. Nobody in second baseman, number 29, Matt Zoba. So Matt Zoba, first pitch, swing and a miss, way in front of that one. 4-1, he's got a 0-1 count on him. Gavin Bullock, the righty side armor. And next pitch. They say that hits him, so they say that hits Matt Zoba. The Merchants manager out there frustrated with the umpire, questioning the call. Doesn't think it hit him, but they say it does. We've got runners on first and second, 2 outs, and the Studs back to the top of their lineup. Now batting center fielder, number 5, Connor Savage. So Connor Savage stepping in. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. And an opportunity for the Studs here with 1 in scoring position at the moment. First pitch on its way from Gavin Bullock. That one outside, 4-1. And the 1-0 pitch on its way to Connor Savage. He holds off on that one. 2-0 count now as that one was outside and down low. 4-2. And next pitch. Connor Savage hits that, going deep into left field, but the left fielder is going to be there to make the grab for the 3rd out of this inning. We head to the top of the 7th. And the Studs coming out looking to make another quick top of the inning. As they went 1-2-3 there. Excuse me, nope, not 1-2-3. They faced 4 guys. 4 guys faced the new pitcher, Gavin Bullock, back there in the bottom of the 6th. Studs bringing out a new pitcher. That's going to be number 20 on the mound for them. And that is Sam Hillinger. Sam Hellinger coming out on the mound for the Studs here in the top of the 7th. Yes, number 20, Sam Hellinger, the graduate out of Gonzaga University. So Sam Hellinger, graduate out of Gonzaga. Hometown Seattle, Washington, the 6'1", 195-pound right-handed pitcher. Sam Hellinger coming in the top of the 7th for the Studs. We'll be back here shortly. The catcher, number 8, Vaughn Ferguson, leading off for the Merchants here in the top of the 7th. Ferguson looking to start things off as the Merchants could use that here. So Sam Hellinger on the mound now for the Studs. He's taken over for Michael Wood, who ended up going 6 innings, allowed 3 hits, only 1 earned run, 4 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Faced 26 batters. So a phenomenal outing for him. Only faced 2 more than the minimum batters. They say he went, so we've got a 1-1 count here on Vaughn Ferguson, the catcher at the plate. Sam Hellinger, the graduate out of Gonzaga University. And next pitch on its way. Right down the middle, 4 strike 2, a 1-2 count here. And next pitch on its way. Strike 3 right there. He watches that slide by. So Sam Hellinger, first at bat, a strikeout, backwards K to start things off. Now batting center fielder number 10, Gavin Rourke. So Gavin Rourke stepping in. Rain starting to come back here. Little drizzles coming in. And first pitch, right down the middle, 4 strike 1, Sam Hellinger. Pumping right now for the Studs. And next pitch on its way. Ball 1 right there, a 1-1 count here on Gavin Rourke, the leadoff batter for the Merchants. And next pitch, swing and a miss. Right there was Gavin Rourke, way behind that one from Sam Hellinger. We've got a 1-2 count, 1 out. He's looking to close this one out. And next pitch. Rourke fouls that back into the netting behind home plate. Count remains 1-2 with 1 out and nobody on. Next pitch. Fouled back into the netting once again. Count remains 1-2. Next pitch on its way. That one right down the middle. 2 straight backwards Ks for Sam Hellinger to start the inning. And we've got 2 outs. And the shortstop number 7, Andy Atwood, coming into the box now. So Andy Atwood stepping in against Sam Hellinger with 2 outs. First pitch. That's going to hit him in the shoulder. He's going to take first. We've got a runner on first with 2 outs. And the second baseman, number 5, Anthony Gomez, stepping into the box. So Anthony Gomez stepping in, runner on first, 2 outs. Sam Hellinger looking to get out of this one. And the first pitch of this at-bat on its way from Sam Hellinger, up high for ball 1, just left it up. So Anthony Gomez, so far on the day, 0 for 2. Hellinger tried throwing back there at first, trying to get Andy Atwood there, but Atwood slid back safely. Count remains 1-0 at the plate, and that one way up high and inside for ball 2. That one Hellinger just lost a little control of. And the count goes to 2-0. Two outs. And a runner on first. Hellinger looking to get out of this one with no damage done. Next pitch on its way, up high and inside. That's back to that one, a wild pitch, a 3-0 count. Runner advances to second there. So Sam Hellinger started out this inning strong. 2 straight strikeouts. Now has thrown 3 straight balls to Anthony Gomez. Let's see if he can find the zone again. And next pitch on its way. That one up high. 4 straight balls. 4-pitch walk is going to put Anthony Gomez at first. We've got runners on first and second. 2 outs, and the left fielder, Evan Johnson, stepping in now. So Evan Johnson stepping into the box. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. Sam Hellinger looking to find the zone once again. And next pitch, right down the middle, 4-strike-1. Good pitch by Sam Hellinger. And the 0-1 pitch on its way, up high. Wild pitch by Sam Hellinger is going to put runners on second and third. We've got a 1-1 count with 2 outs. So Hellinger needing to find the zone. Next pitch. Got him swinging there, 4-strike-2. A 1-2 count now on Evan Johnson after he was way behind that one. And next pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger up high. 4-2. We've got a 2-2 count. Sam Hellinger, originally out of San Mateo, California. At Gonzaga, had 23 appearances his senior year. Had a total of 3.79 ERA in 40.1 innings. Next pitch. Down low in the dirt. 4-3. We've got a full count with 2 outs. Sam Hellinger looking to find it. And that one hit into the gap. Colin Wolfe trying to make a play on it. That's going to score 1 for sure. And that's going to score 2. So they're going to tie it up 3-3 here in the top of the 7th. After the base hit into the gap by Evan Johnson brings in 2 for the Merchants. Now batting first baseman number 34, Nick Anderson. So Nick Anderson stepping in. We've got a tie ball game here in the top of the 7th. Sam Hellinger started out this inning strong, but has struggled the last few batters. First pitch of this at bat up high and inside, 4-1. So Hellinger just needs to get back in his groove. He had those first 2 at bats. Let's see if he can find it. Next pitch. Inside, same spot, way inside and up high. 4-2. 2-0 count. Sam Hellinger not being able to find the zone. Next pitch, up high, same spot inside. Ball 3, 3-0 count. And the 3-0 pitch on its way. Called up high, 4-4. David Benson, the Studs pitching coach, is going to go out, have a word with Sam Hellinger at the mound. Let's see if they make a change or just have a talk with him, as we've got runners on first and second with 2 outs. So David Benson's going to head back to the dugout. And the catcher, John Burghart's going to head back to the plate. We've got a 3-1 count. No, excuse me. We've got runners on first and second. Now batting right fielder number 21, Ethan Smith. So Ethan Smith takes first pitch. Strike one, 0-1 count here. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. And next pitch on its way. Called up high. Ball one, a 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Runners on first and second. 2 outs. And the Studs looking to get out of this one. Next pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger. And number 21, 34, Nick Anderson way behind that one. 4 strike 2. We've got a 1-2 count. That one right down the middle. Hellinger gets him looking. So all 3 outs that inning were backwards Ks. Studs head to the bottom of the 7th, looking to get a couple runs on the board, as they did have nobody on in the top of the 7th, 2 outs, and the Merchants battled back and scored 2 after the RBI single that brought in both by the left fielder, Evan Johnson. Evan Johnson having a day today. We'll be back shortly. The Merchants bringing out a new guy on the mound. Merchants keeping same guy out on the mound. Gavin Bullock. We'll be back here shortly. So left fielder Jacob Hirsch starting things off for the Studs here in the bottom of the 7th. They're looking to do something here. Gavin Bullock coming out for his 2nd inning of work. Jacob Hirsch looking to start this off. First pitch. He watches that go by for ball 1. So Studs looking for any way they can get a run on the board. Next pitch. He's going to foul that down in the dirt, 1-1 count. And the 1-1 pitch on its way to Jacob Hirsch. Called strike 2 right there, outside edge, 1-2 count. And that one down low in the dirt. So Jacob Hirsch swinging at it, though, for the first out of this inning. He strikes out swinging there. Now batting right fielder number 10, Landon Riker. So Landon Riker stepping in. Big opportunity for the Studs here. Hoping to get things going in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch, outside, pass ball for ball 1, 1-0 count here on Landon Riker. Second pitch down low in the dirt, 4-2. We've got a 2-0 count. Next pitch, inside, 4-3. We've got a 3-0 count on Landon Riker. So Landon Riker with the 3-1 count on him after he watched that go by. So Gavin Bullock on the mound for the Merchants. Next pitch down low in the dirt, 4-4. We've got a runner aboard for the Studs here in the bottom of the 7th. And Brennan Hancock, the first baseman, stepping into the box. So Brennan Hancock with a runner on first, 1 out. He's looking to keep this inning going for the Studs. First pitch of his at-bat on its way. He swung on it. That's going to be right back to the pitcher who's going to throw it, and that's going to be trouble. So the pitcher's going to throw it to second, and it's going to be a bad pitch. And so Connor Savage is going to get in safely. And then Savage is going to, excuse me, not Connor Savage, Landon Riker is going to get in safely there at second, and the ball goes out into the outfield. Riker advances to third. We've got runners on the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. Colin Wolf now stepping up to the bat for the Studs. Now batting shortstop, number 28, Colin Wolf. So Colin Wolf stepping in. Runners on the corners after the fielder's choice, and Brennan Hancock reached on error there. Brendan Hancock reached on fielder's choice, and Landon Riker stayed safe on an error. First pitch to Colin Wolf in there for strike 1. So Colin Wolf, opportunity for the Studs here. And he's looking for an opportunity to bring in Landon Riker from third. Let's see if he can do it here on this at-bat. First pitch. Swung on and fouled back into the dirt. We've got a 1-1 count. So one's across the top of the scoreboard. 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out here. Runners on first and third. Colin Wolf looking to deliver that one way outside. Good work by the catcher, though, keeping it in front. Not and let that ball get past him. So a 2-1 count here on Colin Wolf. The pitcher, Gavin Bullock, out there tying his shoe on the mound. So 1-2 count here on Colin Wolf, the shortstop at the plate. He's looking to protect with 2 strikes on him. And the next pitch is on its way. Colin Wolf swings on, fouls it back into the net there along the first baseline. He stays alive, and the count remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on its way from Gavin Bullock. And runners are stealing. Colin Wolf pulls that one hard, but it went foul over the fence there along the third baseline. Count remains 1-2. Colin Wolf still battling. Brendan Hancock looks like he will be stealing second after he just showed there on that last at-bat. So Brendan Hancock, the Merchants should be expecting him to steal second as we have a 1-2 count, 1 out. And next pitch, Colin Wolf swung on that one, foul once again down the third baseline. He's battling here with 2 strikes on him, doing a great job here, doing his best to drive in a run for the Studs as they've got 1 on third after the error on the last at-bat. And the 1-2 pitch again on its way to Colin Wolf. That one hits him in the back. We've got bases loaded, 1 out, and the designated hitter, number 30, Tanner Arrington, stepping into the box now for the Studs. Big opportunity for the Studs. Let's see if they can follow through with this. Now batting designated hitter number 30, Tanner Arrington. So Tanner Arrington looking to deliver for the Studs. So far on the night, Tanner Arrington 0 for 3. So looking to change that right here. Gavin Bullock taking his time on the mound. Out of the stretch, Tanner Arrington at the plate for the Studs, ready for this one. First pitch way outside for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count here on Tanner Arrington. And the Merchants are going to call time. Their pitching coach, George Farron, heading out to the mound, having a word with Gavin Bullock. Let's see if it's just a talk or if they're going to bring him out. So he's just going to have a talk there with Gavin Bullock on the mound. Tanner Arrington, the 1-0 count on him. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Arrington looking to follow through on this job for the Studs to bring in a run, give them the lead in the bottom of the 7th. And the 1-0 pitch with 1 out. Bases loaded. On its way from Gavin Bullock. Tanner Arrington pops that going foul over the net into the parking lot there. We've got a 1-1 count with 1 out. Tanner Arrington, a big opportunity for the Studs here. Batting .250 on the season with 4 RBIs. Looking to add on to those 4 right here. Let's see if he can do it. Next pitch on its way. Arrington, swing and a miss. 4 strike 2. He's got a 1-2 count on him. 1 out. Bases loaded. Tanner Arrington looking to protect and get on any way he can for the Studs here. Next pitch. Arrington's going to hit that in the gap. That's going to do a job for the Studs. That's going to bring in 1 for sure. And the Studs regain the lead here after Tanner Arrington's single there into right field. Studs take the 4-3 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And the bases remain loaded. Now batting third baseman, number 6, Kyle Bowe. So Kyle Bowe stepping into the box. Bases loaded, 1 out. He's looking to deliver for the Studs here. And first pitch of this at-bat on its way. Down low for ball 1, 1-0 count. Gavin Bullock on the mound for the Merchants. So far through 1 1/3, has allowed 2 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Kyle Bowe fouls that down near the Merchants dugout. And the count goes to 1-1, 1 out. Runners on first, second, and third as the bases are loaded. Kyle Bowe 0 for 2 tonight, 5 for 16 on the season with 2 RBIs. He's looking to add on to those 2 right now. Next pitch, up high, but it is called for strike 2. We've got a 1-2 count. Rain starting to drizzle down once again. Kyle Bowe looking to deliver for the Studs here in the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2 pitch on its way. Kyle Bowe hits that over to the shortstop. He's going to field it, throw over to first, get the 1 out. But it is going to bring in Brendan Hancock. Studs take the 5-3 lead here in the bottom of the 7th. And they've got runners on second and third, 2 outs. And the catcher, John Berghart, looking to bring in maybe a couple more. So John Burghart stepping in. Runners on second and third. Big opportunity. Next pitch. That one's going to be into left field. Left fielder going back. He's going to make the grab there about 10 feet in front of the warning track for the third out of this inning, but the Studs put up 2 more in the bottom of the 7th. They've got the 5-3 lead heading to the 8th. We'll be back here shortly. So the third baseman, Jack Kennelly, leading off for the Everett Merchants here in the top of the 8th. Sam Hellinger coming out for his second inning of work, looking to make this a quick one for the Studs. Let's see if he can do that. 3 strikeouts in his first inning of work. Did allow 2 runs, actually. First pitch fell back into the net behind home plate. Next pitch on its way from Hellinger. That ball popped foul going along the first base line. And it's going to move to 0-2 count here. So the 0-2 pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger. That one down low in the dirt. 4-1. We've got a 1-2 count on Jack Kennelly. Kennelly, 6 for 17 on the year, batting .352. And next pitch. That one looked good, but called just up high. 4-2, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out here in the top of the 8th. Sam Hellinger looking to make this a quick one for the Studs. And next pitch on its delivery. Down low, ball 3, full count. So 3 balls, 2 strikes here on Jack Kennelly. Sam Hellinger looking to get this one. Let's see if he can do it. And he gets that one fouled back into John Burghart's mask. So Kennelly stays alive, and the count remains 3-2 here. Sam Hellinger looking to get him. And next pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger. That one hit going into right center, and that's going to drop, but it's going to be a single for Jack Kennelly to start things off here in the top of the 8th for the Merchants. That'll bring up the designated hitter number 27, Ryan On. So Ryan on, runner on first, nobody out. Sam Hellinger looking to make this a quick one, hopefully for the Studs. Anthony Brady heading over to the bullpen for the Studs, warming up in there. That one right down the middle, good pitch by Sam Hellinger. So an 0-1 count here on Ryan on. Runner on first, nobody out. Hellinger throws back trying to get Kennelly there at first, but Kennelly slides back safely. We head back to the plate with an 0-1 count. And next pitch on its way, right down the middle. 4-2, 0-2 count here on Ryan on. Hellinger, something he's been struggling with is taking counts deep. Let's see if he can just make this a quick one, not make it a full count like he has done. And the 0-2 pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger, up high, 4-ball, 1-1-2 count. Looks like the rain is starting to come down again. And the batter, Ryan on, calls time, steps back in. Hellinger looking to get him here with the 1-2 count. That pitch on its way, and that's fouled back into the fence behind home plate. Count stays 1-2 here. Runner on first, nobody out. And the 1-2 pitch from Sam Hellinger on the way to Ryan on. That one on, swinging and missing. 4-3 right there. Sam Hellinger gets him swinging and gets his 4th strikeout of this game with a runner on first, 1 out. And the catcher, Vaughn Ferguson, now up to bat. So Vaughn Ferguson, 1 out, runner on first. Curveball. Great pitch there by Sam Hellinger, tailing in at the end. 4-1, 0-1 count now on Vaughn Ferguson. And next one, they're going to get him stealing, but he is going to get in there safely. So Jack Kennelly steals second there, gets there safely, and we have a 1-1 count here at the plate with 1 out. Runner at second. Sam Hellinger looking to get out of this one with no damage done. Let's see if he can execute that. And the 1-1 pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger right down the middle. 4-2. We've got a 1-2 count. And the 1-2 pitch on its way to Vaughn Ferguson. Sam Hellinger looking to get him here. Next pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Hellinger gets his 5th strikeout of the game right there and gets Ferguson swinging. The Merchants back to the top of their lineup with 2 outs. Runner at second. Nobody in center fielder, number 10, Gavin Rourke. So Gavin Rourke stepping in. He's looking to do something for the Merchants here. And Hellinger looking to get out of this one. So Rourke, 1 for 3 on the day. 10 for 28 on the year, batting .357. And first pitch of this at-bat, he puts another bunt down. That one is going to be fielded, but a good job by Brennan Hancock. So Goods heads up base running by the Merchants as that bunt was put down by Gavin Rourke. He turns first. No one's there covering second, so he runs to second, gets there safely. We've got runners on second and third, and 2 outs. And Andy Atwood, the shortstop, up to bat now. So Andy Atwood, runner on second and third. That bunt looked like it could have gone foul, but the third baseman, Kyle Bowe, ended up fielding it. 1-0 count here. And next pitch on its way from Sam Hellinger, right down the middle for strike one. Next pitch, down low in the dirt. That's going to be coming home. So that will shrink the lead to 5-4. We've got a runner on third, a 2-0 count here. With Andy Atwood, a wild pitch there, brought in a runner from third. And now we have one more on third as the runner at second advanced. The 2-0 count with 2 outs. Up high, 4-3, 3-0 count here on Andy Atwood at the plate. That one, ball 4. 4 straight balls right there is going to walk Andy Atwood and bring up Anthony Gomez, the second baseman. So Anthony Gomez stepping in. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Sam Hellinger looking to get out of this one. And this one up high, 4-1. And the 1-0 pitch on its way to Anthony Gonzalez. That one popped up into shallow left field. The left fielder there making the grab. And the Studs are going to get out of this one. Close one there, but the Merchants get one on the board. It's a 5-4 game heading to the bottom of the 8th. Studs need to come out, get a couple insurance runs. Would be nice here. We'll be back shortly for the bottom of the 8th. Studs coming out swinging. So the Merchants bringing out a new pitcher here in the bottom of the 8th. Brandon Mahovlik, the 6'1", 210-pound righty, graduate out of University of Missouri. So one of the older guys on this Merchants roster. Mahovlik coming out. He's looking to shut down the Studs, but the Studs coming out at the top of their lineup, and they're looking to possibly put a couple insurance runs on the board. So Mahovlik, the Merchants' third pitcher of the game, and he is taking over for the starter, Cody Anderson, who threw 5, and then Gavin Bullock, who threw 2. Gavin Bullock allowed 2 hits, 2 runs, one of those being earned, and 2 strikeouts, faced 12 batters. So Mahovlik coming in relief for Gavin Bullock. And the Studs, due up for them is the top of the lineup. Connor Savage, Jacob Hirsch, and Landon Riker due up for the Studs here in the bottom of the 8th. Good spot to be in. Excuse me. Studs are at 9-1-2. Matt Zoba, then Connor Savage, then Jacob Hirsch are due up. So they are at their 9-1-2 spot in the lineup. Jacob Hirsch looking to get, Matt Zoba looking to get this inning going for the Studs. First pitch on its way. And that one going into right center, but the center fielder playing a little shallow is there to get the catch for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up the center fielder, Connor Savage. So Connor Savage stepping in, 1 out, nobody on. And the new pitcher for the Merchants, Brendan Mahovlik. First pitch in there, 4-1. And the 0-1 count now on Connor Savage, the center fielder. Once again, Mahovlik, the graduate out of University of Missouri. Next pitch, way up high, 4-1. We've got a 1-1 count here on Connor Savage. One's across the top, 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Next pitch on its way from Mahovlik, down low in the dirt, 4-2, a 2-1 count here for Connor Savage. He's looking to get on board for the Studs to possibly put a security run. Which Studs have been able to put a few insurance runs on the board today, and those have helped them out. So Connor Savage fouled that over the net along the third base line. Count goes to 2-2. We've got 1 out, nobody on, and the next pitch on its way from Mahovlik. Next pitch from Mahovlik gets Connor Savage swinging. That one was outside, but Savage swung on it and struck out swinging there. So we've got 2 outs, nobody on, and Jacob Hirsch stepping into the box. So Jacob Hirsch stepping in. Nobody on, 2 outs. Mahovlik throwing well so far for the Merchants. And first pitch of Hirsch's at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 4-1, 0-1 count on him. And next pitch on its way. Strike 2 called right there. 0-2 count on Jacob Hirsch. He's got to protect now. Jacob Hirsch batting .200 on the season. 1 for 4 on the day. Batting .250 on the day. And 3 for 15 on the season. The 0-2 pitch from Mahovlik on its way outside. 4-1 count moves to 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch on its way to Jacob Hirsch down low in the dirt. 4-2 deuces all across the top. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Nobody on in the bottom of the 8th inning. Next pitch. Up high. 4-3. We've got a full count as 3 straight balls have been thrown to Jacob Hirsch here at the plate. He's looking to get on any way he can here for the Studs. Mahovlik looking to get out of this one. Next pitch on its way. And Hirsch pops that up going into center field. And the center fielder is going to be there to make the grab for the 3rd out of this inning. A quick 1-2-3 inning for the Studs. And the Studs are going to bring in a new pitcher. That's going to be number 20. And, not number 20, number 19, Anthony Brady coming out on the mound. Looking for the save for the Studs here. We'll be back shortly for the top of the 9th. So Anthony Brady, number 19, coming in on the mound for the Studs here. Taking over in relief for Sam Hellinger, who threw 2 innings, allowed 3 earned runs with 3 hits, had 5 strikeouts. Anthony Brady, the 6', 205-pound senior out of Northern Colorado University. Anthony Brady, sidearms, coming in, looking to get the save for these Studs here in the 9th. Leading off for the Merchants is going to be the left fielder, number 32, Evan Johnson. Evan Johnson coming in has had a pretty good day hitting so far. Had 2 RBIs earlier back in the 7th, excuse me. First pitch, curveball, that looked good, but called ball 1 there for Anthony Brady. Evan Johnson looking to start things off. He's batting .500 on the season, 5 for 10, and with 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Next pitch on its way. That ball going into center fielder Connor Savage there to make the grab for the first out of this inning. And that'll bring up number 34, Nick Anderson. Now batting first baseman, number 34, Nick Anderson. Yeah. So Nick Anderson, the first baseman, stepping in with 1 out, nobody on. And Anthony Brady coming in, looking to get this one. First pitch on its way, inside and up high, 4-1. We've got a 1-0 count. And that one right down the middle. Good pitch by Anthony Brady. Move the count to 1-1 to the first baseman, Nick Anderson. Anderson, a big kid here at the plate. And next pitch on its way. Down low in the dirt. 4-2. We've got a 2-1 count. 1 out. Nick Anderson, the 6'1" sophomore out of Bradley University. That one right there. Strike 2. Good pitch by Anthony Brady. We've got 2-2 count. 1 out. And Anthony Brady looking to get this one. And next pitch. Right down the middle. Strike 3. Anthony Brady gets him looking for the second out of this inning. He's just 1 out away from putting this one in the bag for the Studs. That'll bring up we've got a pinch hitter, number 6, Sean Clancy. Nobody, number 6, Sean Clancy. So Sean Clancy, the sophomore out of Bellevue College, coming in with 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to do something for Everett here. And first pitch on its way, way behind it, 4-1. Anthony Brady looking solid on the mound for the Studs. And the 0-1 pitch on its way from Anthony Brady. That one popped foul going into the parking lot over the net. 4-2. We've got an 0-2 count here on Sean Clancy. The 0-2 pitch on its way from Anthony Brady outside. 4-1. Count moves to 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch on its way from Anthony Brady down low in the dirt. Ball 2. We've got 2s all across the top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here. Sean Clancy looking to do something for the Merchants here, and Anthony Brady looking to close this one out. And that one fouled going into the parking lot over the third base net. Count remains 2-2 here, 2 outs. And next pitch on its way outside. Full count here for Sean Clancy. Anthony Brady looking to get out of this one. Let's see if he can do it on this next pitch. A full count, 2 outs in the top of the 9th. Nobody on base for the Merchants. Sean Clancy calls time. Refocuses himself, steps back in. And that one inside for ball 4. That's going to be a walk. Anthony Brady puts him on first. And that'll bring up number 12, the third baseman, Jack Kennelly. Excuse me, the pinch hitter, Nolan Smith, number 22, will come in and bat for Jack Kennelly. Nolan Smith, the attendee of Walla Walla Community College. Anthony Brady looking to get out of this one with a runner on first, 2 outs. And the first pitch of this at-bat on its way. Outside for ball 1. We've got a 1-0 count. And the 1-0 pitch on its way from Anthony Brady. Outside for ball 2. He's struggling to find his zone here this at-bat. 2-0 count here on number 22, Nolan Smith. And next pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3 straight balls from Anthony Brady. So runner on first. 2 outs. 3-0 count, and next pitch on its way. Outside, ball 4. 4-pitch walk there for Anthony Brady. That's going to put on Nolan Smith and bring up the designated hitter, Ryan, on. But it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter. So that'll be number 24. Let me find him here. Number 24. Travis Hagan out of Seattle University. Travis Hagan, a big kid, 6 feet, 200 pounds. So Travis Hagan, runners on first and second, 2 outs. Anthony Brady looking to get out of this one. Right hand, righty on righty right here. Anthony Brady, opportunity to get out of this one. He's making it interesting, that is for sure here in the top of the 9th. First pitch, that one hit over to Brennan Hancock. He's going to throw it to Anthony Brady. So a diving play by Brennan Hancock, who dives over, knocks it down. Anthony Brady hustling over to first. Brennan Hancock gets up, throws it over to Anthony Brady, who beats out the runner, Travis Hagan, to first to get the 3rd out and end this game. The Studs take game 2 of this doubleheader, 5-4 in 9 innings. So this one ended up being a good one. They split this series. Studs open the league 1-1 and move to 8-1 on the season. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll be back soon. Make sure to stay tuned on Twitter at Seattle Studs. We'll catch you later. Thank you for tuning in via the V, signing off.